Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Nars concealers. So I have here the Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is the first concealer I bought from Nars, and I've been using this one for over a year now, so I kind of have a really good idea of how it works and how good it is. And I just purchased the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is what that looks like, and it comes in a pot. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys these two concealers and how they look on the skin and how they wear. For the Soft Matte Concealer, I bought two colors. I got the color Cacao and the color Cafe because I wasn't sure which color that I wanted to get. Look, I've been using the Cafe the last couple of days. I haven't tried the Cacao, but this is the packaging. It's in a little box, and these concealers cost $30. This is the same amount as the Creamy Radiant Concealer. So first of all, I'm going to swatch the color Cafe for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. This is the color I've been using. This color is a little bit lighter than the Cacao, and this color looks really nice as a highlight on top of my makeup, and I just really like the way it's been looking. So this is kind of like what the color looks like on my skin. If you guys can see, this is what the color looks like. It's not coming up as like dark as it is in real life because of the lighting in the room, but it is a very natural like highlight looking color. So the next color here is the Cacao color. The first color I showed you guys is the Cafe, and it's a little bit lighter. Cacao is more of a brown color, and this is what the Cacao looks like on my hand. You can barely see it on the camera, but when I went into the store I decided to just buy two because I felt like the Cacao would be nice for when I'm doing like a natural look and it kind of matches my skin tone, and then the Cafe is more of a highlight color. So I'm just going to apply some of this on my face so you guys can see what these concealers look like on. So this is Cacao, and I got Cacao so that way I could wear just on top of my skin without any like foundation. So I'm just gonna put it in the dark areas of my skin, which is like right here where I have this little mark. And I have worn this concealer along with no foundation, and it looks really nice. I also wore it without even setting it, and it still lasted all day, which I really like about this concealer. So as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, like the blemishes are going away right away. You'll probably be able to see more of a dramatic difference once I apply the concealer under my eyes. So this color right here that I'm applying is the Cacao color. It's more of a brown undertone. It's not like a red or yellow undertone. It's more like a brown color for women who are darker. I just like the way it looks because it looks more natural. But this is how it looks like under my eye. If you could see the difference between this eye and that eye. And I recently just started applying the Cafe color, which also looks really natural on by itself, but this one looks more natural because it's closer to my skin tone. But I just apply it like directly where I have dark marks. So like literally you could wear this out of the house with just this alone and like a little bit tinted moisturizer or something like that, because it looks so natural. So you can see how this side looks versus that side by just applying a little bit of the concealer. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Nars foundation in the color Nars, and I used to use the color right before, which is New Orleans, but I changed it to this one because this color is more of my undertone. The color New Orleans was too yellow for my skin, and this one is a little bit more red, so this is the new color that I'm using, and that's partly why I changed my actual like concealer color from a Monday to Cacao, because I felt like the Monday was like borderline too light, but not really. Like it didn't look bad on in my previous videos when I actually tested out the foundation and reviewed it, but like the more and more I practiced my actual makeup on my own, I decided that I preferred the Cacao color better. But Cafe I'm just recently starting to actually like, so I think I might purchase the Radiant Creamy Concealer in that color as well. And I really like the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers. I've purchased it about 5 or 6 times, and yeah, so that means I actually really like it because they are expensive. They're $30. So yeah, this is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm going to put it on the right side of my face, and this is in the color Cacao. So the color actually is really close to my skin tone. I know that I'm probably gonna start getting the Cafe color because I feel like it will give an actual highlight under my eyes, but for me personally, I just like the way this looks. So hopefully you guys can see the color on camera, but this is the color. It's like, it's literally like a shade or two lighter than my skin, so it's not like a super highlighted look because I just like haven't done it in a while. But this is just for demonstration purpose. You can see it better in person, but this is this side of the face. Maybe if I dim the light, you guys could see. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer on this side. And then now I'm going to put on the other side the matte concealer, the matte concealer in Cacao. I'm going to put this one on that side, and I recommend that you use a brush for sanitary reasons if you don't want to dig your fingers into the actual pot. I know that some people are complaining about how they don't like it because it you have to put your finger in there, but you don't actually have to do that. That's like your personal choice. You can use a brush to apply the concealer under your eyes. It works just fine. I wouldn't recommend using a beauty blender because it's not going to pick up the product, but a brush will do just fine if you don't want to do that. So this is the two concealers side by side, and just by looking at the mirror that I'm looking at right now, I can see that the colors are actually the same. Like, I know that in some videos you can't really tell, but in this let's see if you can see, like, I turned off my light right here, and you can see the creamy radiant right here on this side, and this is the concealer in the pot. You can see that the colors are practically the same, and I think when people swatch it on their hands, it doesn't look like they're the same because the one in the pot, it's matte, so it's gonna like look the true color, and then the one in the tube is gonna dry down to almost the exact same color, if not the same color. So I do think that the concealers do match up. If you already have the radiant, you could just pick up the color, the exact same color in the pot, and it'll be fine. So that's pretty much what that looks like. I'm gonna like blend out the concealer, and then I'm gonna set it, and then I'll continue with the rest of my review. It's the same color. So on this side with the Radiant Creamy Concealer, I'm going to blend it out with this, so that way the colors don't actually mix. I'm just going to flip this and blend out the soft matte concealer on the other side. And then I'm going to just set the concealer. To set my concealer, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, so that way the colors stay true to what they are, so you guys can see. Okay, so I just wanted to come here and show you guys what my face currently looks like with everything on it. This is like the rest of my face. I did, like, you know, my contour, my highlight, all that stuff, so you guys can see how the concealers look. Once again, the Creamy Radiant is on this side, and then the soft matte is on that side, and I'm gonna dim my light so you guys can see kind of like how it looks like. This is a natural lighting, this is Creamy Radiant, and this is the soft matte, so you guys can get an idea of how it looks like. So pretty much I'm going to spend the rest of my day with this full face on, and see how the two concealers wear, and then I'll be back tonight to let you guys know how the concealers look, and so you guys can see a full review on both of these concealers, so you can make your decision on which one to purchase. I already kind of have an idea which one I already like because I have been trying these for the last couple of days, but I'll see you guys later. And the Creamy Radiant concealer is medium to full coverage. As for the soft matte concealer, which I use on the other side, the claims is that it's a natural looking finish, that it blurs your imperfections. It has a soft focus blurring quality, which instantly conceals dark circles, redness, discoloration, hyperpigmentation, and blemishes. It also has all day wear. It's non-cakey. It doesn't settle into your fine lines and like your wrinkles or pores. It also reduces the looks of wrinkles and pores by helping your skin look more plump over time, and it has vitamins A, C, and E, So overall, I like both of the concealers, but I would say that I like the soft matte more because it's more full coverage. The soft matte is full coverage and oil free, while the creamy radiant is medium to buildable coverage. I think that the soft matte is also not cakey at all. It's easy to blend. It's not like drying under your eyes, even though it's a soft matte formula, which I was really happy about. And I would also pick the soft matte over the creamy radiant because you can wear it without anything, like with no foundation like I showed you guys, and get away with just the concealer itself. And on top of that, it also has vitamins A, C, and E, which I didn't see that the creamy radiant had on the description when I looked at Sephora. And both of these concealers retail for $30, so you wouldn't be like saving more money if you bought one or the other. And another thing that I noticed is that they pretty much have the same amount in ounces in the containers. They're both really good concealers. As you can see, like, this is how the concealer looks right now, and right now it's about to be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been wearing this since I did my makeup at 12 p.m. so I've had this concealer and this makeup on since earlier today, so it's about 12 hours of wear. And I don't think any videos on YouTube show this length of wear in the concealers. I don't think there's any videos that show like the concealers being worn for that extended amount of time. But this is like how the concealer looks now. I think it looks pretty good. The only parts that I had really much of a shine is like right here, and I always get shiny on my nose, but under my eyes look pretty much like the way they did when I did my makeup during the day. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, and if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.